Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, the ink isn't even dry on the contract, and there's already drama surrounding the new official host of Jeopardy! We have the deets in the hot dish. Then, going for gold, or silver, or bronze. I'm putting my limited athletic abilities to the test. In a Summer Games competition like no other. And from great ideas to bad dancing. Leo, roll it. Y'all have a lot to say in this week's mailbag. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Lake Crystal. Good morning, Sleepy Eye. And good morning to St. Louis Park. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please say hello to the president, vice president, secretary of the Shane Wells fan club, Shane Wells, everyone.
That's still like my favorite moment of the week. All two of my fan club members.
That's right. We discovered after some extensive research that many years ago, two gentlemen started the Shane Wells fan club on Facebook.
In Idaho.
In Idaho. And the success of it continues to its day with 2 members.
No. I think we're up to 12.
Oh, you looked at it?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know where it exists. I didn't know it existed till yesterday.
This is how weird this group is on Facebook. You can't access it on your phone. Like, you can only access it from a desktop.
It was like probably before you had like Facebook on your phone.
Oh yeah, you can only get it through your flip phone, through your Nokia flip
Your
phone. Your
BlackBerry.
That's right. Let's say hello to our audience today. Please join me in saying hello to June. Hi, June.
Hi.
June, I hear that you were from one of the towns I said hello to today, from Sleepy Eye.
Yes, that's right.
May I also say you have a beautiful home. Look at your home.
Thank you.
You and I have very similar tastes. I'm feeling some Crate and Barrel West Elm vibe going on there.
Yeah, you hit it.
That's right. Please, I'm telling you, I'm good at this stuff. Susan, hi, Susan.
Hi.
Susan is from Cottage Grove. How you doing in Cottage Grove, Susan?
We are doing good.
Well, I'm glad you're here. And I won't forget his name. Say hello to Jason, everybody. Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Jace.
How you doing?
Jace, where are you from, my friend?
Northeast Minneapolis.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And listen to this. Not only do you get one of these mugs valued at $47, but you also, listen to this, great time to be in the virtual audience because you are all taking home a special gift from our friends at Mall of America. All this week, we're teaming up with the mall to give away a backpack full of back-to-school goodies. It includes a Fial Raven backpack as well as a tumbler, pencils, socks, a pair of Nickelodeon Universe passes, and a $50 Mall of America gift certificate. The backpack is worth about $260. Now, for your chance to win, head to our Jason Show Facebook page or our website, our station's website, fox9.com. But these folks right here don't have to enter because all 3 of them are taking one home. Congratulations, friends. That's right. And guess what, guys? Because we love you, we're also we're giving each of you one of our new general manager's cars. That's right, each one of you. That's right, you get one of the fine automobiles from Mary and Mim Davies' house. That's right. And listen to this. They're special because she's married to Minnesota legend Pat Kessler. So you get one of Pat Kessler's cars, too.
Wow.
That's right.
All right.
They're very fancy over there at the Kessler house. Guys, thank you for being here. We'll check in with you a little bit later. I hope Mim doesn't mind that I've been giving away
I was just going to say, do you want to check your phone and just make sure you don't have any
messages? If I still have a job? My contract is up in about 30 days.
Well,
so.
we know where your paycheck's going to pay for all these cars.
I don't know.
So many cars.
Yeah, I gotta. She hasn't texted me yet. She's not watching. That means she's not watching.
She's got other things going now.
She's in a high-powered meeting. Because her office. It's up in a belfry. It's up in the tower. The tower. And then
with the gargoyles?
Well, one gargoyle,
Oh,
Aaron.
Oh.
He sits at his desk He's like, hey, and he watches, and then I throw a sandwich on the windowsill and I sneak by. That's what I do.
That's your secret.
That's my secret.
Okay, it's good to know. I can't get up there.
Just bring a sandwich and throw it on the windowsill. Erin will look that way, and then you run in her office. That's what I do.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got a text from her. You're fired.
Yep. I'll take the mic.
Go work at Care 11. Okay, that's right.
Been there, done that.
Eric Perkins left, right? I can just be sports
That's
director.
true. Yeah, you're great at sports ball.
Yeah, I got it. Could you imagine me, sports director of a station?
Jason, no.
No,
I can't.
thanks.
I'm just going to say no.
Thanks, Ken. Kendall, I
Whoever
called
you are.
Whoever you are. Shane,
The girl
Kendall.
that's patronizing you. What?
Oh my God! No, that.
You always have a gal sitting here patronizing you. That's what we
right.
do. It's why we're here.
That's what I think. That's on your job description,
It
isn't
is.
it? Laugh at his dumb jokes. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it. Here we go. Erin prefers steaks, not a sandwich. Throw a steak on the windowsill.
Medium done?
Medium.
Yeah, okay.
It's official, y'all. Mike Richards is going to be the new host of Jeopardy! He was previously the executive producer of the show. He's going to take over the host of the daytime show, okay? Now listen to this. Right there, Blossom, Mayim Bialik. She's going to serve as the host of Jeopardy! Prime Time and different spinoff shows that they're going to do. Now, here's the deal. Sony, who owns the show, has faced some drama, some criticism after the reports came out that some of Mike's former colleagues, female colleagues, accused him of making inappropriate comments. A lawsuit was settled out of court. That's where there's not even a honeymoon period, by the way. It's like they had made the announcement, and then boom, more drama came out. It's going to debut. He and the new season's going to debut next month. I'm shocked. Look, I think he did a good job. I watched his episodes. I think Mayim was really good, so I'm glad that they have a place for her. But I am still shocked, knowing what I know about the TV business, that Sony they didn't see this coming down the road. You knew the allegations about the dude, and you didn't care? You didn't worry?
Do you think from the very beginning, it was always going to be him? And then they did this little shenanigans, let's bring some other people in, and then bam.
I don't think so, because
No.
Jeopardy, for Sony's bottom line, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune make a fortune for that company. So I think, look, here's what we know. Here's what Shane knows. Here's what we know about TV executives. They do research, and then more research. Then they put 50 more people in a room with cold cuts. Then they do more research, and they ask, you know what I mean? My radio company, believe me, relies a lot of, they do a lot of research. What do you think of Jason? Do you like him? If you don't like him, do you like him on a scale of 1 to 10? I think Sony researched the blank out of this because it means so much to them.
But they got to regret it a little bit at this point.
I
You don't want to start this new, fresh start
No.
with all embroiled in controversy. And I feel like giving Mayim the just throw her a little nibble, was trying to appease some people who weren't happy.
Well, also, you know what? And I'm guilty of this too. We don't like change, do we? I mean, we don't. People, you were here in the beginning of this show. When we would change one little thing, we as viewers, we do not like change. So remember when Drew Carey took over Price is Right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you would have thought he was killing puppies. But now he grew into it, and people like him, and younger generations don't even know who Bob Barker is. Just give him time. I hope they give him time. They won't.
I was going to say they have to now. They're putting all their money behind it.
Read your contract carefully. Next in the dish, Dolly Parton has been working beyond 9 to 5 at the office recently. The legend has teamed up with best-selling author James Patterson to write her first novel. It's called Run, Rose, Run. It will be released next March alongside 12 original songs. So it's not enough that Dolly wrote a book. She's such an she wrote 12 songs to go along with the book.
That's very Dolly.
It's very Dolly.
She's not going to give you just a little bit. She's going to give you the whole kit and caboodle.
Thing.
Yeah, you get it all. So wait, she made up the story? It's not about her? Is that what I'm getting this right?
I think it's a story that she thought of, and she worked with Patterson to flush out the story.
Has to be a thriller murder mystery, right? That's what he's known for.
Can you imagine Dolly Parton writing a murder mystery?
And then having songs about him.
Yeah. She let him in the woods and he went. Yeah. It's the husband. Yeah.
There you go.
Next in the dish, the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills aired last night. Afterward, Lisa Rinna visited Andy Cohen, and she faced tough questions about her co-star, Erica Jane, who, even if you don't watch Housewives, you know her. She's the guy married to the lawyer. Yeah, you know. Look at this.
Well, Chris JMTX said, what were you smoking when you said it's not our job to ask questions when your entire career on Housewives has been questioning Yolanda, Kim, LVP, and Denise?
That is true.
Okay.
I will own all of it.
You'll own that.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Do I have to do everything? Do I have to carry this show on my back?
Okay. Guys, how much do you think Erica knew on a sliding scale from nothing to everything? Lisa Rinna, I want to hear from you on this.
Okay, listen.
What do you think?
I've known Erica a long time. I don't think she knew anything.
You think she knew absolutely nothing?
You tell me how she would know. Why would Tom Girardi tell Erica anything? The lawyers didn't even know. I mean, that is how I feel. I'm going to stand by it. If I'm wrong, I'll deal with it. Sorry.
Okay.
Ooh,
Here's what I know. Take off your glasses.
what are those?
I don't know. She looks like the Great Gazoo from the Flintstones. Anyway, and I love Rinna, but that is, I think you know this. It's one of my pet peeves. It's sunglasses indoors. Unless you need them for eye problems. You know
right.
what I mean?
She didn't just have LASIK, I don't
Yeah, unless you're a mugwai and you're afraid of bright light. Take off your glasses. Those are ridiculous.
Does she carry the show on her back like she claims?
No, I mean, I love her. No,
I don't
look,
watch these enough to know.
I know.
Okay.
Jeff doesn't like her. I like her. I'm a fan of Housewives, and I'm a fan of Rinna. But she's not carrying the show. It's an ensemble.
That was quite the statement to me.
Yeah. And I love Erica too, but I find it hard to believe that she knew nothing about this scandal.
She did this. La la la
Yeah.
la la. I don't want to know, but I know things are happening.
Well, and again, her husband, guys, one of the Aaron Brockovich lawyers, he was the one that is accused of swindling settlements from like orphans. I mean, when you're messing with orphans, allegedly,
Has he not seen Annie? You don't mess with orphans.
No, you don't. They have a hard knock life. That's what they sang,
so
I guess.
good.
Yeah. We're going to take a break. We will be back right after these messages. Back in a moment. Coming up a little later, I have never faced a challenge like this. Move over, Olympians. These are the real summer games. Then, what are the hottest looks for back-to-school season? We're going to show you. Well, actually, Sarah Rogers from Mall of America will show you. And it's a bubblegum goodbye takeover when we open up the Jason Show mailbag. That and more when we continue.
And I want to say that I think one of the nicest things about reading about the show as it goes into the second season, because it's a show that people are drawn to because of the optimism and the kindness, it genuinely does seem like you all like each other a great deal.
Yeah, we're a bit nauseatingly in love with each other. We really are. It's a little bit gag-worthy, but it's genuine, and I think because we're all that little bit older and we've all been knocking about for quite a while, we all dig each other because we've been enjoying each other's work for years. So, yeah. Journalists are always like, is there not like a little? And you're like, no, there isn't. We just genuinely think each other's quite cool.
Do you ever find yourself enjoying the work of your colleagues while you're in a scene?
On a take, yeah, it's a nightmare. Like particularly people like Nick Mohammed, I just find myself gawping like a fangirl and wanting to take notes. And in fact, he and I've got to the point where we make each other laugh so much that I have to just slightly look off, like to his earlobe.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso on Apple TV Plus with Seth Meyers. You interviewed her, didn't you, when you were filling in for me one time?
And it was sad because neither Kendall and I had watched Ted Lasso, and we got this interview, and I'm like, I know this is a really big deal. There was also that moment that she dropped a swear word.
Oh.
Did we dump that, or did that go? We got
did
it
dump
dumped.
that. Thank goodness.
Like her, that beautiful woman right there came on swearing like a sailor.
That is hot to me. That's attractive. Yeah. That's like when they said it's like a broad. Like I just like a saucy lady.
She's saucy.
Speaking of saucy ladies, I got a text in the commercial break from our leader, Marion Mim Davy. She wrote, and I'm not kidding, just became a member of the Shane Wells fan club on Facebook. Yeah.
We're up to 13, guys.
13.
Somebody actually did message me on Instagram and was like, how can I join that fan club? And I was like, I don't know. I don't even know where it is.
You know who else is going to join that fan club? Our next guest, because our hot dish continues with our insider to the stars. Please welcome the treasurer of the Shane Wells fan club on Facebook and the host of the Hollywood Raw podcast, Dax Holt. Good morning, Dax.
We don't have a lot of money in the account though right now, so we need to bump that up.
It's
if I'm
not
gonna be
surprising.
treasurer.
Shane, work on that, Shane. Work on that, yeah. Okay, you had a cool guest on this week, music exec Charlie Walk. Tell folks who he is.
Yeah, so, obviously on the Hollywood Raw podcast, we like to talk to everyone in the entertainment industry, whether it be celebs, paparazzi. We got Charlie Walk, who has a ridiculously long resume. I mean, he was the president of Republic Records. He was the president of Epic Records. I mean, the guy just has done it all in the music industry. He was on the For, that Fox competition show a while back as one of the judges. But he came on and we started getting into just some of the people that he's helped make massive stars. I mean, he's been entwined in basically every artist out there, but some of the better stories that he was telling us about, he worked with John Mayer years and years ago. And do you remember John's song Daughters, which was a huge hit?
Huge hit.
So Charlie was telling us that, at that time, John he didn't like the song Daughters. He had performed it once at a concert and Charlie was actually in the audience. And Charlie said that he was kind of looking around and noticed everyone was kind of singing it and jamming it. And so backstage, he's like, John, I want to release this as a single. And John was like, no, I don't like this song. Like, let's not release it as a single. And Charlie went back to his office the next day, started calling all these radio stations, put the song out there. Next thing you know, this song becomes a massive hit and won John the Song of the Year at the Grammys. And it was because Charlie basically went behind his back and said, nope, I'm going to push this out because it is such a good song. You deserve to have this one out, against John's wishes, because John did not like the song. I thought that was a really interesting story.
I love that, because I usually give executives a hard time, but sometimes, rarely, they do know a little bit better. They do know better.
No, and I'm telling you, Charlie has done this numerous times. And so then there was another story about Shakira, that he was working with Shakira, and it was kind of right during her big breakthrough to the US. I mean, she was obviously big in other parts of the world, Spanish-speaking parts of the world, but he hooked her up with, who was it? Who did Hips Don't Lie? I forget.
Shakira.
No, I know. But who was the male singer?
Who?
Oh, man.
Wyclef.
Slipped out. Wyclef. So he was the one that connected her and Wyclef, and Wyclef had Hips Don't Lie that I guess he had already released and with someone else. They retracked it. That became a massive hit. I mean, like, he has just kind of been a puppeteer in the music industry for so long, helped Joe Jonas create DNCE, and I did ask him, what was your biggest regret? Who is the one person you didn't sign that you kicked yourself to this day? And he said Lady Gaga.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he said that she came in, I guess there was someone above him at that time that was like not into Gaga, and he was like, I knew I should have pressed more. I could see the talent there, but we let her go. And I guess years later, he ran into her backstage at a late show, and she goes, oh, Charlie, you wish you would have signed me now?
Can you imagine? That's like a TV executive passing on like Idol back in the day, or Seinfeld, or Friends. You know what I mean? That's, that would be in your heart for the rest.
What a burn. And he just said, after that, I went to the bathroom, I put my heads in my hand. He was like, oh God, what have I done?
Yeah.
But he wasn't in charge at the time. So, he was just like, I should have pressed harder.
Great stories. I'm excited for this interview.
And there's so many more, lots of stuff with Jessica Simpson. I mean, his stories go so deep, it's unbelievable.
I love it. Can't wait to listen on my way home. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you next week. Find that episode and all the episodes of the Hollywood Raw podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Next in the dish, Alan Alda was on Colbert last night. Blast from the past. Hello, MASH. And Steven asked him about his time on that iconic show. Look at this.
Least fond memory of doing a show for 11 years? Because that's one of the greatest TV records of all time.
We we went into the cave of the soundstage before dawn, and we left in the dark at the end of the day. And we spent 11 years just with one another. So it's like saying, what's your favorite memory of your family? You know, you hear that family word a lot.
Sure.
What's your least favorite memory? Well, yeah, I did get spanked a lot.
Just like this show. Yeah. Alan says he still travels to California to visit the MASH cast mates who are still alive. He has 2 podcasts exploring the importance of communication in science. Again, I always try to educate the youngins who are way younger than myself, including that beautiful lady right over there.
I'm here to be educated.
It is hard to wrap your brain around the importance and how huge MASH was. The last episode to this day, not counting special events like Super Bowls and Oscars, I believe it still remains the most watched entertainment show in television history. I mean, I remember it.
I was just going to ask if you watched it.
Oh, I didn't watch it as a kid, but my mom and dad dropped me off at my grandma's house, and I think they went to a party to watch it in '83. I mean, everybody's television that night was tuned to MASH, and that just doesn't happen anymore.
And that was when you just had, these are the channels, these are the shows,
Yeah.
primetime viewing. So yeah, it was a different world.
You literally had 3 channels. I mean,
Yeah.
this was, but Fox didn't come around until '86. You had ABC, CBS, NBC, and then PBS.
So the whole world was watching.
You had 3,
basically.
yeah. It was either MASH or Punky Brewster. So I
I
mean,
loved Punky.
I like Punky too.
Okay.
Let's talk to our audience. Jason, June, anybody remember Susan watching the last episode of MASH?
I don't remember watching, but I do remember it being on. I think I was in Japan while it was on, though.
Oh, really? Yeah, and it's funny that you said Japan. My radio co-host Alexis spent a portion of her childhood in Okinawa, and MASH reruns were huge in Okinawa and continue to this day, which is fascinating. Yeah, it was just absolutely everywhere. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to them just a little bit. I want to know, I forgot, I think it was 120 million people that watched the final episode of MASH. It was some huge number. Ted will tell me in my ear in a few minutes. Next in the dish, file this under, way too soon. Dunkin', you know, Dunkin' Donuts, but they changed their name to Dunkin' for some unknown reason, announced its pumpkin spice lineup will hit stores next week. They have the classic PSL, as well as the pumpkin cream cold brew, pumpkin donut, apple cider donut, and their beloved pumpkin muffin. Why are we doing this story? Because it's too early. It's way too early. Why can't you just let us enjoy summer? It's bad enough that Target, I saw one Christmas ornament being put out at Target. Why do you have to rush these seasons? It's the middle of August. I know the little kiddos are going back to school. Fine, put the Trapper Keepers and the pencils out. But can't you just wait till September? Places, people, Starbucks, Target, Dunkin'. Why do we need the pumpkin spice right now?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because people are going to go buy it because they're the first to have it.
No.
You're going to boycott pumpkin. Are you a pumpkin spice guy?
I hate it.
Me too, actually.
Thank you. I feel like
something's wrong with me.
No, I do not like the flavor either. If I loved it, I think I would probably feel different. That's what you're saying at home. I know you are.
Yeah.
But fine, I'll be a hypocrite. I just think it's I just hate you've heard me say it when we do the show together, one holiday at a time.
The creep.
Let me enjoy the Halloween before the pilgrims come in.
They had back to school stuff out in like May.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids were like still in school.
Let
Like,
them
hey, get their backpacks.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I know they're not out of school yet, but let's get them back to school. Here's a sale on folders.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Back in a moment. One holiday at a time.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Lars and the guys at the Amp House. Go check their tour schedule. They're opening The opening act for a great tour over the summer. We're really proud of them into the fall. Well, many of you switched and watched the Summer Olympics in Tokyo over the past few weeks, but there was a different type of summer games happening here in the Twin Cities. Trillium Woods held its own senior games. Now, you may remember, if you watched the show, 2 years ago, here we are, I competed in the Senior Olympics at the very same spot, playing ping pong against a real champion. That's a great outfit there, Jace. This time, the competition involved pool noodles and the sport of javelin. We do this, boom. Oh, we should probably get that.
Mask off.
Oh, that's right, I can do, okay.
Put the mask back
on. We haven't even started the shoot, and I've needed to call security. There's a guy over here heckling me.
You look better with the mask.
I mean, Ann hasn't heckled me first. And Ann hasn't even heckled me, and we have a jokester over here, so I know I'm in for trouble again here. I know I'm in trouble.
You faced Jason before. Do you have any tips for Ann?
Actually, Jason's not much of a competitor when you get right down to it, but he's a good sport.
So here is my Nancy Kerrigan, my Michelle Kwan, my Mary Lou Retton. This is the champion, the Muhammad Ali of today's competition. This is Ann. Ann, you're pretty confident that I'm gonna lose pretty big, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, end of piece, end of the story. Okay, can we do a practice round though? Because I've never done this before.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So Ann's gonna show me what to do, and then then the real competition will start, and I'm sure I'll be heckled throughout.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! I didn't ask, I just said! Okay, you start off, because I'll watch you.
All right. Well, there are different ways to throw it. You can actually make up your own if
Okay.
you want. I'm going to try this.
And in the first practice throw, put it right through. Put it right through.
Okay, here's another way.
Okay. What is the scoring? Like, how do we score, Ann? Is it best out of 4, best of 5? What is it?
Well, we have 8 noodles.
Okay.
And we have 3 top rings. Each one's worth 2 points. The bottom 2 rings are worth 1 point each.
I need to beat Ann in 8 throws.
Good luck.
Okay, again, I don't, it's this side. These folks are nice. Now these are nice folks. These?
Anybody could do better. That's just my grandson. But my grandmother could, and she's not alive anymore.
This is serious business here. I mean, look at the crowd. There's more people here than are watching the Tokyo game. So we are going to begin noodle javelin.
Can you talk to me a little bit about your strategy? How are you feeling right now?
Gee, I'm not sure I need a strategy.
Whatever, Ann. Would you like to do a dramatic slow motion shot of me picking up the noodle?
That wasn't slow motion, that was just you moving slow.
This is my last noodle. I need to get a top ring to at least tie it up. Okay, here we go. Final noodle. And the champion remains Ann. Yep. Beaten again. Beaten again. It's humiliating. Absolutely. Ann wasn't joking around. Ann was really good. I mean, that was condensed down. I barely got one in, just FYI. Thanks to Ann and all the crew there at Trillium. We appreciate it. We're going to take a break. The humiliation continues right after this. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. It is time to respond to your questions and comments. Right, Leo? We're opening up the Jason Show mailbag.
You've got mail.
That's right. Shane is helping me out. First up is Lori. Hi, Lori. Lori says, I also love correctly layered nachos like Jason does, but missed the name of the restaurant he endorses as preparing them the, quote, right way. Can you help me out? Well, there are many, but the one that I referred to yesterday was my favorite chicken wing place, Serums. But the Free House does as well.
Okay.
That's,
Red Cow didn't, or no? Did I make that up?
They probably do too. But yeah, Serums was the place I was referring to yesterday in Anoka. Amy is up next with a comment for Shane. Regarding Wednesday's show, Shane had the cutest little heels on. You should have done a shoe cam when you were both sitting in the yellow chairs. Love you and watch daily. Do you remember those shoes?
Oh, that was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I know, yesterday. What did I wear? I don't.
I don't either.
They were colorful.
Yeah.
And they're not new.
And I did compliment you the day you had some black ones on that were really great.
Yeah, the black and white.
Yeah.
Yep.
We should have done a
I don't
little
know
shoe
where those
cam
are
that
from
day.
either.
Sorry.
I'm not good at shoes.
I talked about my fear of heights earlier this week. Hashtag Kindle. Carol sent us this picture after that. She says, hey, Jason, window washers across from me this morning. Talk about heights. I'm on the 32nd floor. Nope.
Next fish out of water.
No. Don't give Kindle any ideas.
Did you want to take a breath before you said no, or just?
No, just a flat no. No, I saw some window washers when we were in Dallas, and we were in the pool, and I'm watching them, and I thought, those are brave folks. I would never, I don't care how much money, I would never do that.
How many harnesses you have on, it's not enough.
Nope, doesn't matter. No. Lynn had a comment on our Jason show before the show. That happens around 9:10 every morning on Facebook. She says, Jason, you've got great legs. Oh, well.
Okay.
Thank you for showing my legs there.
You
Yeah,
blush.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, those are my legs.
Slow-mo. They are very
seriously,
tan.
Seriously, my legs are the only thing physically that I like about myself in a physical way. I think I have decent legs. I'm wearing
shorts more on the show.
I'll wear shorts tomorrow. But yeah, no, thank you. I should. It's Friday, isn't it? Suzanne is offering up a bubblegum goodbye question of her own for me.
Okay.
She asks, hey, Jason, Disney or Dallas, the TV show, you must give up one.
I'm panicking for you. I think I know the answer, though.
What do you think I'm going to say?
I think you're going to say Disney. Because Dallas has, like, roots from, like, your childhood.
Yeah, but so does Disney.
But you have a lot of Disney memories, too.
Yeah.
Like with your mom. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe at the bottom of the show. I'll answer. I got to think about this.
And I want an explanation.
Yeah,
like
I
not
know.
just an answer. Like
No,
and a why.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll think about it. You know what? I think it has to be. Oh, this is real. I'm not making this up.
I'm like getting nervous for you.
This is really hard.
Yeah.
I think Disney. No.
Goodbye.
No. Finally, a comment from Mariana following yesterday's show. She says, please show more of Jason dancing on the buzz with Alex from 10 years ago. That was hilarious. Well, we aim to please. Ladies and gentlemen, your wish is our command.
Yes.
As we go to break, more classic dancing from my days anchoring the Fox 9 Buzz. Yep, here we go.
Look
We'll
at
be right back.
you guys.
Stay with us.
The flannel. Feeling it? Yeah. What? Is that a heart?
I almost fell there, FYI.
Couch surfing. I didn't know you had these moves.
I didn't know I had these moves. I was much younger then. Look at that. Welcome back, everyone. We are celebrating back to school here on the show. And if you are about to do some shopping for your kids, we have the best looks for the new school year. Joining us now is our dear friend, for the first time back in our studio in about 14 months, from the Mall of America, my fashion North Star, Sarah Rogers. It's so good to finally see you.
It's so good to be here.
Because look, you've joined us via Zoom. There's one thing to have you Zoom. There's one thing to see you in person. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay. This whole thing. Look, that green is really pretty.
Thank you,
That is a
Jason.
fantastic. Oh my, okay, anyway.
Thank
I could
you.
dote on Sarah all morning long, but no one wants to watch that. Okay, so we have 3 looks, right? We're
Three groupings.
3 groupings.
With 2 models in each grouping, so a total of 6 looks.
Perfect. Okay, let's go right to it. Who are we going to see first, Sarah?
We're going to
Let's take a
start
look.
out with the elementary kids.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I've got Ava Lee Rose and Liam. And Ava Lee Rose is showing us the trend dresses. Girls are wanting to wear dresses back to school. She's wearing this cute little dress from the Gap. It's in that army green color. It's a floral print. You're going to see a lot of that green for fall, and it's a great color to transition into winter as well. Girls are also having fun with socks. She has on the stripes, but you'll see some colors and patterns as options too.
Length on the socks, or what's the trend now?
Well, you'll see anything from the ankle right on up to knee highs.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's a blast from the past.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
And the boy?
Liam, athleisure trend, still going strong. He has on a t-shirt from Old Navy, and look for positive sayings on the t-shirts this year.
Oh.
So, like, let's stay connected, kindness, that kind of thing.
I like that.
And then his track pants, too.
Perfect. Next group, let's take a look.
Yes, let's look at the middle school sportswear. And that Champion brand, talking about a blast from the past, it's really in the spotlight.
Yeah, I wore that at school. Yeah.
Girls are loving the pink, and her hair accessories are big too. I don't know if you can see those little claw clips in her hair, but that's a big trend too.
That was we have our version was banana clips for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then sneakers, the Vans are popular. Those are from the Soft Mock store.
Okay, am I seeing this correctly? I'm noticing the fit. They're a little baggier than a couple seasons ago. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I noticing something?
You are going to notice that the silhouettes are getting a little looser. That Champion suit is from Macy's, by the way.
Huh. Are you now? I know we're talking kids. Are you seeing that across all trends, even for us grown-ups?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I'm loving it.
Yeah, seriously, aren't we all?
You can still do the skinny, so just know that's not out. But we are seeing the slim straight. We're seeing the wider leg.
Okay.
So we've got options.
We have options now. Okay, the next look, let's take a look.
Classics. You can never go wrong with the classics. Jackson is showing us a look from the Express store. Look for the denim shirt, medium and dark washes. That Henley is a great layering piece. Your khakis and chunky sneakers for him. And guys are into the sling backpacks. And this one's from Carhartt, and this in the camouflage print.
And you said it in the camel, and is that the backpack you're talking about right there?
Yes.
The sling, okay.
Oh no, we're on to the next grouping.
On to the next grouping,
Okay,
no, okay.
That's our high schoolers, and that is Shauna, Shauna and Jake there. And she's wearing 2 of the biggest trends, sweater vests, especially, but vests in general.
Okay.
And then plaid skirts or tennis skirts.
Really?
Yes.
Holy facts of life.
Yes.
It's like they're from Eastland or something.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes.
And then his is
Oversized cardigans for the guys. That's from the Buckle store. Graphic tees. Still.
I'm so glad you said that, because there was an episode that you and I did, probably seasons 2 or 3, and you said something that is right to this day. You're like, you don't see a time when graphic tees are going to go out.
Yeah.
And here we are in 2021.
And here we are. And it's really something to keep in mind that most people already have in their closets. So look at what you already have in your closets as you're shopping, and then build on that. It's like adding that cardigan from Express over a graphic tee you already have. You see how you've saved some money?
And the young man in there was wearing, that looked like that's a sweater. That's a cardigan?
Yes, that's an oversized cardigan. So not so fitted. So speaking to what you said originally, a little looser.
Cardigans are back. We haven't, correct me if I'm wrong, we haven't seen them, here it is again. We haven't seen cardigans in a few cycles, have we?
I think you're right about that, especially for men. You are going to see them for women. The knits are really big for girls. Cropped, like that sweater vest that you're seeing there for her. That's from the Aritzia store, but that cropped silhouette. Also vests that are like traditional, that button up like guys traditionally wear. You're going to see those for women too. Guys as well.
And I like her bag.
Yes. Oh, Fial Raven. All the rage.
Really?
Yes.
That's
As
one of the brands?
As a brand.
Really?
Yes. And they have so many colors and prints to choose from and different sizes too.
What are some of the things that are, and nothing's really out because everyone has their own individual style, so I don't even like to really say that, but what are you seeing kind of, bye-bye?
Well, it's not that the skinny jeans are out, it's just that they're not in the spotlight. That's the kind of thing. And the puff shoulder, it's calmed down a little bit.
But I'm still seeing it. Look at me getting excited.
Yes.
I'm now seeing it. It used to be on the runways, and now I'm seeing it trickle down everywhere.
Yes.
But we're on the zine.
Yeah, but it's calmed down, so it's not as pronounced as I saw last season.
Yeah.
I happen to like that silhouette. I'm fuller on the bottom than I am on top, so that little detail kind of helps to balance me out a little bit. So I like that detail, but it's not, again, as exaggerated as I saw last year.
You know what I saw? I referenced it. I was just I was just in Dallas. And very trendy city. It's getting to be, it's just a hot city. A lot of young people, all of the young women that I saw wearing the mom jean cut.
Oh, yes.
Sarah.
Yes, that would be the transition out of your skinny, go into that mom jean, in the ankle length, show it off with high top sneakers or boots like the Doc Martens, a chunky sole. That's a great way to take that right on into fall and winter. And the wide leg, you're going to see a lot of that too.
The wide leg is back. Really? Wow. Okay, now before we go, let me ask you, and I know we did kids, but do you believe in the rule, if you wore it the first time, you shouldn't wear it the second time it comes around?
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
It may apply for some people. I'm repeating. I'm doing some of the things. It's a matter of should you or can you?
Yeah.
And is it right for your personal style?
Yeah.
So you don't have to, like you said, the banana clips. I'm not really doing those.
No.
But the wide leg pant, that was in the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm definitely rocking that again. So I give myself a little bit of leeway there.
Well, you're superhuman. You could rock anything. Let's just be very clear. Let's just be clear. All of the looks that Sarah spotlighted today are available at my second home, the Mall of America. Sarah Rogers, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. I'm not kidding. We were at a pool, and we looked out, and there were... So we were talking to Sarah during the commercial. The Fial Raven, it's not for old people. Like, it's not for... Hey, that didn't deserve a clap.
He says it was an accident.
She said quite honestly, it's for the young.
Well, I have one. I'm just going to throw it out
You're
there.
young.
Well,
you are young.
I have
Look at you. You're young.
Married kids.
No, you're young.
I drive kids around all day.
And mom jeans. I don't know if they're... I didn't know. I thought they were not flattering, but people love them.
No, they're not flattering.
I love you.
That's the thing.
You can watch full episodes of our show on YouTube. We post each day's episode along with clips of the show. Just search for Jason Show and hit that subscribe button. We're going to say goodbye to our audience when we come back. Back in a moment.
Remember the SNL skit?
Yes.
The
mom jeans. Tina Fey's favorite, she said.
Is it?
Welcome back. Let us say goodbye to our dear friends who joined us today. Take them, Leo, there. Goodbye to June, Susan, and Jason. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have fun with the Mall of America gift pack and the mugs, and we appreciate you guys supporting the show. We really do. Hey, tomorrow, Priya Milani is back, and we're talking the difference between being cheap and frugal when it comes to tipping. Yeah. Okay, but the bubblegum goodbye question from earlier.
Have you had enough time?
I might have to give up Dallas.
And your reasoning?
Because I have watched every episode, and this is no joke, about 400 times. So it will always be in my heart, so I can always enjoy it. Disney is ongoing and new. Because if you give up Disney, you give up Star Wars, you give up Marvel, you give up all of that. No. I shan't do that.
I like that you really put
I
a lot
have
of
thought
thought
about
in
it.
that.
Because Dallas, I can rerun the episodes. Like right now, I'm not even paying attention to you. I'm rerunning episode 3 of the third season. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. That's going to do it for us. If you are a kid watching that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Just don't tell South Fork that I picked Disney, okay? That's going to do it for us. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
You won't be welcome there again.
I know. They won't like me over at the ranch.